Disclaimer, I actually like the upgrades, but I don't think they fix the core issues of why playing as the survivor can be quite boring. Rather, they just make playing as them slightly more bearable. Cheesy Fumble summarized it well in one of his latest videos. Before we get to the upgrade itself, the main problem with upgrades is actually selecting them. You have to click so many buttons before you can even change the upgrade itself. 1. You go to the menu, you click the survivor, you click upgrade, you click the upgrade you want, you click yes, and then finally, click the slot to place the upgrade in. There's a total of 6 buttons you have to press before you can even change one of the upgrades. I think streamlining the upgrade selection by putting it on the bottom of the screen would be better than having to navigate through the menu. The core issue with the upgrades is that it mostly benefits the user rather than the entire team. All of the movement abilities, besides break free, away from harm. Clarity helps you see clearly, sometimes too clearly. Duplicate helps you to survive a grab or allow you to trick the monster. Cloak makes you invisible, but not the items for some reason. I don't even need to mention what Rewind does. The abilities only really help you to survive better. The ones that do help the team, frankly, just suck. They only really help the team when you die, and makes the problem of downtime in Pillar Chase 2 worse. I have a couple ideas to help make the abilities more proactive in the match, more supportive for your team, and make playing as a survivor more engaging. Heck, you can even encourage this by giving coins based on how many survivors are alive at the end of the match. The more survivors are left, the more coins you gain. Of course, you have to survive as well, or just change it to if survivors win, you get like a flat 20 coins, regardless of if you die or not. First, we change the upgrades that are already in the game. Living Beacon highlights you whenever you take damage. This one is plain off. It only comes into effect when you take damage. And unless you plan on sacrificing yourself and losing out on coins, you will pretty much never take this upgrade. One of the ways this upgrade could be better is if you have a direct line of sight of the monster, and if you are close enough, you can press the button and release a loud scream, highlighting you for everyone in the server for a couple of seconds. This way, the ability will actually be useful without having to take damage. Sixth Sense highlights any nearby monster for a few seconds. The issue with the ability is that it overlaps with how Stefano works, and arguably, it does it worse. The range for it is so short, you are better off using your own eyes to see where the monster is. Currently, the ability only highlights it for you, so making it so that it highlights the monster for the entire team will make it worth it for how short the range is. A higher risk, higher reward version of Living Beacon. Or you can also just make it have higher range. Explode makes you a bomb that when detonated causes the monster to lose all of their stamina and make them blind. I don't think I need to say what's wrong with this one. Unless you are running a meme build, you will never pick this upgrade. I don't know what Blade was thinking when making this ability, but it genuinely just sucks. Some of the faster monsters like PCX or Neologicus can straight up just run away from you before you can even think of detonating. The explosion doesn't even work on Baldy because of his infinite stamina, it just sucks. But there may be a way to salvage it. You see, Duplicate is an upgrade that sends a clone of you running towards the center of your screen. Using Duplicate and then Explode immediately after will cause the clone to explode instead of you, allowing you to be able to live another day. Just imagine a stricken tank closing in on you. You turn the corner and you're almost out of stamina. You aim the clone to the corner and set it free. The stricken emerges out of the corner, only to be met with explosion. They are now blind and dazed. They don't have any stamina? and they can't really see where they're going. You emote on them before leaving the scene. To be honest, Explode would still suck, but at least it would suck a bit less. Now, after revamping the upgrades already in the game, I have a couple that I think should be added. Whip. You pull out a small whip and strike another survivor, giving both you and the other survivors some stamina. This upgrade is based on the disciplinary action from TF2, but in that game you get speed instead. The reason why I decided to change it to stamina instead is for it to be used for other purposes other than running away from the monster. If you're running objective to objective, you have to wait for your stamina to fully regen for maximum safety in case you need to run away from a monster. Whipping another survivor can help reduce that downtime while also encouraging players to stick together and support one another. Calming Presence. A passive upgrade that makes the user radiate a calming green circle similar to the respawn invincibility you get, but less bright and the ring is more clear. The user and any survivors within the ring would regenerate their health. The amount would be small, roughly 1 HP every second, but that could be the difference between bone break or death. Healing another survivor is quite unintuitive, because most of the time you wouldn't be dropping your items, and because the monster in this game will tunnel you until you die anyway. And that's all I have for you. This is my first real video where I actually put effort into making it, so I hope I articulated my point well. And I know there are plenty of other issues that Pillar Shades 2 is suffering from, namely the monster balance and ventilation error. But I really hope they take my suggestions into heart, because I really want to see this game improve. I believe that the game has great potential, and I want the game to thrive. Also, Blade, please make grabbing this egg actually possible before Egg Hunt ends.